All right, here we go.
Hey,
Episode 61. How's it going, Charlie?
Good. How are you?
Good, good. So, just full disclosure for the audience. We actually did do an episode a long time ago, probably like a year ago or something.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
And yeah, I totally dropped the ball and just waited too long. Never came out, but got you back.
Happy to be back, brother.
Yeah, we can try this again.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna get this shit out tomorrow.
All right, I have faith.
All right, awesome. So, what have you been working on musically? Anything recently?
Yeah, so since the kind of late October of last year, I've been in this 50s and 60s rock and roll band called Comeback Buddy.
Oh yeah,
So we
nice.
resurface and cover a lot of the classics. So that's been pretty crazy. If you would have told me that, a few weeks beforehand, I wouldn't have believed it. But yeah, I just accepted because my dad did a few gigs for him in the past, and really enjoyed it, and couldn't make one of them, and said, "Hey, my son can fill in," and I've just kind of been with him ever since. So
Nice.
yeah,
So, what are you doing with the band?
I'm their drummer.
You just fill in for drums, pretty much.
Yeah.
Or are you like permanent member now?
I guess I would consider myself a permanent member. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun. We play everything from like Desert Ridge Marketplace all the way to RV resorts, all over the state, not just the
Nice.
valley. Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I never would have thought of a 50s band going around doing. You do mostly covers or
Oh, yeah. All
got it.
all covers.
all covers?
Yep. Yeah,
That's pretty cool.
We throw on a white sport coat with a little pink carnation in the pocket. Well, some of the time, yeah.
Hell yeah.
When it's too hot out, we'll ditch the jacket. But yeah, and it's a gentleman and his wife that are fronting the band, and some gigs are just a 3-piece, and then some gigs are a 4-piece with his brother along for rhythm guitar and saxophone. So that's really awesome.
That's pretty cool. You got saxophone in there.
Yeah. Yeah, that's really a standout thing. You ever have a saxophonist at a gig, you're like, wow, that really glues things together nicely.
Yeah, sure. I mean, it's not common. Saxophone isn't like just a common instrument that people pick up.
Yeah,
Like-
I think I started my musical journey on alto saxophone for a little bit, but quickly got discouraged because it's very hard to keep up on that.
Yeah, and it's super loud.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, yeah, I actually started on alto sax too when
yeah?
I was a little kid.
Yeah, that's
like
one of like the
third and-
5
third and
classic
fourth grade.
instruments.
Yeah, I loved it. I thought it was cool, but it was like more time than I wanted to spend in it. And I was in like Boy Scouts too. So I was already spending a bunch of time doing that, and I just didn't practice.
Yeah, me too. I was in Boy Scouts until my derby car didn't do good. So I was like, yeah, screw this. I'm done.
Dude, my dad and my grandpa always like tried the hardest they could to make us win that race.
Yeah.
They're like putting like the dry graphite on the wheels and like getting the weight just perfect in the middle. Like it was crazy.
Yeah, that's like the first step to manhood, is it not?
Yeah.
Doing
The first
Boy
thing,
Scout derby. Yeah.
first thing you build. I don't know if they even like. That's probably one of the only things they do anymore.
Yeah, I know, right?
Just like indoor activities and stuff.
Yeah.
Like there's probably some campouts, but it's not like it was when I was in.
Yeah, and they probably have a fundraising link where you can just order your cookies online or something with a QR code.
Yeah, man. When I was in Scouts, I don't think my troop was like the most like disciplined,
Yeah.
troop. I think we were like the troublemakers. Looking back at it, I didn't know at the time.
Yeah.
But I think that all the other troops looked at us like we were crazy. Like we would be like, lighting fires and like, fucking throwing knives and shit like that.
I love it.
And I thought that was just normal. But like, a lot of the other Boy Scout troops around here are like Mormons. And, like,
Okay, yeah.
they don't-
Probably or just
Yeah, most of them
affiliated
don't
with
fuck
the
around like that.
church somehow. Mm-hmm.
Most of them are affiliated with the church. But
Absolutely. So yeah, I've just been drumming in that band, and I wouldn't say that Brent and my project is on hiatus, but we've slowed it down a little bit. I'd say like we have 3 songs we're proud of, and then we'd still like to do at least another like 4 to 8 before we put out a CD with it. So
yeah, that'd be cool.
yeah,
What was that called? Codex?
Codex. Yeah.
Yeah. I remember you gave me that demo CD.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I still got that. But
Nice. Oh yeah, those were from way back in the day from us. Yeah, 'cause
yeah, you
we've
told
been
us it was like super early stuff, so
yeah,
it's not really how it sounds anymore.
yeah,
But
we've been playing since like I want to say 14 or 15, and then recording in pretty top-notch studios since like 16 years old. So we were
that's
pretty
sick.
fortunate and blessed with that. I remember the first one, we scrounged together some money to go to this place called Gunslinger Records. So they would kind of pretend to like promote and be your label. Really it was just a pretty basic studio setup.
Yeah. They're
Yeah.
just trying to get the local like underground pretty much.
Hmm.
And that's fine. Like there should be a market for that, but some people
Yeah.
just aren't good at it.
Yeah.
Like they don't actually help you. They're in there to make their money.
Yeah, this would have been
Like-
like 2001-ish, 2002.
Oh, that was probably
so,
easy.
Yeah.
It's probably easy to scam people or exploit them at least.
Yeah. Yeah. It was a pretty nice recording setup. They had a drum kit, pretty top of the line drum kit, and some half stacks and everything.
Yeah.
And they just had a board, and they went into ADAT machines actually. So that was really old school.
Nice.
So our first demo was recorded on an ADAT. So
That's crazy.
yeah, that's shows how ancient we are and how long we've been playing together.
Yeah, I think they had one of those at Crass when I went there.
Oh, okay.
Like,
Nice.
yeah, they had like all the old school equipment. Like we recorded onto tape and
Mhm.
shit like that.
Oh yeah, I'm
just,
familiar.
just for the experience.
Yeah, I've done sessions at the Tempe location and the Gilbert location.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like you went in as a session artist.
One of my buddies from high school, this guy Vinny, he wanted to be a hip hop producer,
Mhm.
so his parents got him set up over there, and I'd be like his session drummer and everything, do his beats.
Hell yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
I brought some of my buddies in when I did recordings there
Yeah.
too. The intro was actually recorded there. The intro for the show.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, I had Luis from Innate One.
Okay.
He came in and I literally just set up like 5 different microphones for vocals and like 3 different microphones for like a guitar. And he brought his guitar in and he just did a whole bunch of guitar riffs, just random riffs. And I just mic'd up the amp,
Right on.
And then he just sang like things beyond sound and different like different tones and stuff. And then I went back to the studio and like just found a guitar lick that went with one of the vocals. Like he wasn't even singing to the same one. I just kind of like pieced 2 together and like time stretched it a little bit so it matched.
Oh, that's cool.
And it's like it sounds decent. Like I'm not trying to make a fucking platinum record or anything. I'm just trying to make an intro for my podcast.
Exactly.
So it's like I just went quick and just time stretched everything to fit the same rhythm. And it's like sounds pretty good, I think. I'm never going to change it.
Good. Don't.
If I do, I'm going to have him re-record it with an 8-1. Maybe add drums or something.
That'd be dope.
Yeah, that'd be fun. But yeah, Crass was I went there for like to do live production.
Okay.
So I wanted to go to learn because my plan was to go with Luis and Dan when their band was Arcanaut at the time. I wanted to go do like their sound management at the different venues, but I went there and I quickly learned that it was all about studio recording. It really had nothing to do, or like they had a live program, but it was like, here's how to hook up like a board, like a PA, and then you just run the cables and show that you can work the compression on the board and everything, that you understood the signal flow, and it was all done. I was like, okay, that's not what I wanted.
Yeah, that's what I figured out. I was enrolled in the audio production program at GCC right out of high school. And, I had Studio 101 and Live Sound, which is pretty cool. And the professor of Live Sound, he was a sound engineer for Club Red back in the day.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so he took me and a couple other students along with him when he was doing Trivium. So we got to help place mics and everything, like when like Trivium just came out with Ascendancy. That still hadn't blown up yet. Yeah, that was really awesome.
Yeah, that's dope. I actually I did all my intern, like they have like an intern program for when you graduate. You have this many hours to get, and then you get your like technically graduate after you do your intern hours. But I was doing them while I was going to school. They allowed it, but I just worked at the Orpheum Theater doing a bunch of like different shows.
Oh, that's rad.
And yeah, it was a pretty good experience. And then I learned like I didn't have to go to school. I could have just went and worked at the Orpheum Theater and learned everything I wanted. Like I learned way more just working than at that school. And it's not like to say the school sucked or anything. It's just it's not what I was looking for. You know, I can't see myself sitting in a studio going over the same clips over and over. You know, mastering, that sounds like a nightmare to me.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, I don't want to do that. Like I want to be in the live.
Yeah.
Like I want to be where it happens.
Email it to New York. Let them do it.
Fucking crazy, dude. I never thought like what it would be like. You know, I was just like, oh yeah, I'll help you guys do your sound. And then I actually went out and like worked. I worked at Orpheum. I worked at Mesa Art Center. You know, the Symphony Hall in Phoenix. A bunch of different places. But it was like, damn, this is crazy. Like, maybe I don't want to do this either. It was like just random hours. That's what sucked about it. Like, that's what was driving me crazy. If I could do that work, like, you know, 8 to 10 hours a day at the same time every day, that'd be great. But that's a unicorn. That just doesn't happen.
Yeah, we recently did a gig at Phoenix Conservatory of the Arts, and they had a sound engineer helping us out. And yeah, he was just talking about his schedule that he's all over, trying to get hours. So
it's your life now.
It is.
Like it's not just your it's not your job anymore. You don't just make money doing something you like. No, you've devoted your life to audio world. Like
exactly.
Good luck. Like the way I got into Orpheum was someone in my family was the production coordinator there. So he was like one of the top 2 people that ran the management for the production. They had to get all the contractors in order. They had to like work with the union, and he's just like, yeah, just sign up with the union and come work over here, get paid for learning. It's like, hell yeah, that sounds good. But his schedule was like a little all over the place, you know, but he got like a solid stream of hours at least.
Yeah, he had seniority. So.
Yeah, exactly. And he didn't work for the union. He worked for the city.
Oh, okay.
Like he was the City of Phoenix production coordinator for the historic theater. Like, so he was getting paid by the city, and he just had to like be a liaison with the union. But I thought it was a pretty cool job.
Yeah, it's a whole other animal when you discover the technical side of it and everything. Like I remember in class, my teacher would tell me about how Steve Albini would be, and you know, like if you couldn't take apart the microphone like a tweaker and then solder it back together perfectly, you know, you couldn't run a single signal flow in his studio. You know.
Yeah, well, so, I could probably do that. I mean, I learned all that electronics shit when I was in the Navy before I even went to audio school. So, I mean, and now I'm still working in low voltage, fucking putting little wires together and doing signal flow. It's for like security and shit, but it's still signal flow.
Still audio visual, that's right.
Yeah. Well, audio visual was what I did before.
Oh, okay.
I switched to security.
Oh.
The company I was at was annoying, and I was like, I got to get out of here.
That's good.
And I went to work with my brother doing security install. It's not bad. It's pretty easy. But
nice.
It's just hot.
Yeah. Yeah. When I'm not doing my drumming gigs or annoying my wife banging around on my drums at home, I'm working at EOS as a personal trainer.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so if anyone needs to get fit, you know, come see me at 43rd Ave in Glendale.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
that sounds good.
Yeah, you have a lot of fun.
Yeah. When did you start that?
I started that, I want to say November of last year there. Yeah, so going on 7 months with them now.
Do you have like a specific type of client for that? Or is it just random?
No. Yeah, it's just, it can be random, you know, gen pop, you know, but they typically tend to funnel like the older rehab clients to me.
Okay.
Or like sports specific, like bodybuilders and like, you know, people that have like level 10 fitness and really need to be challenged. So yeah, so it's really all over the map.
Level 10 fitness.
Yeah, you know, like CrossFitter, you know, people that can like do kipping
competition
pull-ups and
kind
stuff
of
and
competition kind of fitness.
Yeah, all those high rocks guys. I mean, I'm not into that stuff particularly, but
Yeah.
you know, I've you know, trained hard enough and long enough that I know how to you know, handle them. So
Those exercise competitions, I don't get it.
yeah, I don't either. Isn't that on the list of midlife crises now?
It is.
Doing
It
that?
should be.
Yeah, or
it belongs there.
or those you know, muddy races and that type of stuff. You know?
Yeah, I'm talking shit now, but I'm probably going to be in CrossFit in like 10 years.
Oh no. Yeah, I'm sure
I'll be there.
I'll circle back to that at some point. Yeah, I started my fitness journey doing a little MMA when the lab first opened. Yeah, and there was just a straight brawler gym, but it was, you know, pretty costly, and yeah, it was, you know, sucked getting your butt whooped there. So,
yeah, that's like one of the main reasons I like don't want to get into something like that. It's just the cost. Like,
yeah,
fuck, man, it's so hard to pay for anything. But recently I went over to my buddy's house and we did a little sparring in the backyard. So he had like 2 pairs of gloves and we went out there and just fucking, like, we filmed it. So I have it on video.
Oh, heck yeah.
I look retarded because I don't know what I'm doing, but but nice. I wanted to try it more and see if we could invite some people who could show us some stuff. But it'd be fun to run some drills.
I'd be down with that. I actually, yeah, one of my personal trainer colleagues at the gym, he specializes in mitt work and boxing conditioning and stuff. So
nice.
I could hit him up and have him show us the ropes there.
Yeah, it'd be fun.
Yeah,
just a few drills I could practice. Like, doesn't have to be every single week or anything like that. But if I learn a drill, I could, you know, try to run every once in a while. Like any sort of technique enhancement would help because
absolutely.
Like, I feel like I'm flailing out there.
Oh like, man,
I can block, but I can't dodge for shit. Like pretty bad that. Yeah. It just doesn't feel natural. Like, but I don't know. It's hard.
Absolutely. Yeah, my stand-up game is probably way worse than my jiu-jitsu, so
oh yeah,
and that sucks too. So yeah, but I'd be down to start that up with you.
Do you live around here? Like close?
Pretty close, yeah. Just over on 51st and Olive.
Yeah, my buddy lives close. I'll hit you up when
Glendale Community College area in that little square.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's not too far.
No.
I'll hit you up next time we meet up.
For sure.
I still got to get my own pair of gloves though. I don't want to keep using his.
Okay, yeah.
But
yeah, I have some boxing gloves, but I'd have to go get some
that's
combat or MMA type.
No, we were using box. Well, he had boxing gloves, and then I had some MMA gloves.
Okay.
Or he let me borrow the MMA gloves, but we weren't going like hard or anything. It's just you know, fucking like trying to tap each other. But
yeah, I was gonna say, if you go hard, don't invite me.
Yeah, I don't want to do that.
Oh, I've been beat up enough in my life.
Yeah,
and it's just time to enjoy it.
Yeah, it's just fun. Yeah, good cardio.
Yeah, but yeah, got married within the last year or two, so that was awesome.
Oh yeah, I think we were talking about that last time.
Yeah, I think she was my girlfriend or fiance at that time. But
yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool, man. Congratulations.
Thank you.
That's
Hi, Vanessa.
Yeah, shout out Vanessa.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's cool. I'm always happy to hear that. You know, there's a lot of people who don't really get the opportunity for that. That's, man, I don't know. The idea of the nuclear family has grown on me in the past decade or so.
Yeah, it's nice, and it's definitely worth pursuing.
Absolutely, I think so. Yeah. Being a native born American, like, I can't deny it. Like,
yeah, exactly. It's been ingrained in our blood and our culture and our whole social understanding of how we grew up in our worldview. So
yeah, that's how a lot of people lived before America. Even, I'd say any sort of like Christian society kind of had that going on.
Yeah,
there were some people who
civilization. Yeah, there's been that, that longing for companionship. Yeah,
I think that no, this is my personal belief. I think that humans figured out that is a hack. The monogamous relationship.
Yeah,
this is kind of some stuff that Charlie Kirk would talk about. But I think that is the improvement, as opposed to like the strongest man just going and getting all the women. Like it kind of like allows people to have competition in that world. But
Yeah. No, I absolutely agree. Yeah, the whole like, alpha animal concept is, pretty ridiculous.
it does work, but it's not good for everybody.
Yeah.
It's not an objective good, I would say. But
Yeah, and a civilized world, maybe in the wild, but a civilized world, yeah, absolutely. No one wants to be, cheapened and, have a ton of partners or, do that. And then you just wind up feeling empty, so.
But you have a lot of grandkids.
That's true.
That's the point.
Yeah. A lot of field workers, right? A lot of field hands.
Well, it's just to grow your family. So you could be even more wealthy. It's not about really strength. It's about like how much wealth the family has. It's like the more grandkids you have, the more you can build your family. And it's like, I don't know, that kind of tribal ideal is, I don't know. I feel like it's not good for civilized society, like you said.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. We've moved beyond that.
I don't know. Some people disagree. Fucking Brigham Young, Joseph Smith.
Oh yeah, that was wild. I remember growing up, and those people were always on the news. What was it, Warren Jeffs?
Yeah,
those people in Colorado City or whatever.
Mexico City.
Yeah,
like a Mormon compound out there. Isn't the governor of Utah? What's his name? I thought he had some land out there. Mitt Romney.
Okay, yeah.
I thought he had some land in Mexico where he has like a compound.
Oh, I'm sure.
It's like, dude, that's crazy. Like, how could you like have how could you call yourself like pro America, for America, and then you have like a backup compound outside of America? Like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah,
like that's a little suspicious to me.
Yeah, they're all suspicious and shady, and they're just self-serving and doing what they want. Either side, I used to get sucked up into the the details and headlines of politics, but anymore the last couple of years it's just been like I have no gang affiliation.
Yeah, so exactly.
Not worry about any of that stuff. Just live my life.
Yeah, I try to keep up on it. Just because, like, if I see a mushroom cloud, I want to know what happened.
Exactly. You got to be informed to some degree.
I want to be informed, but
exactly.
Taking a side, like, there's only one side you should be taking, like, is freedom, liberty.
Exactly.
Like, that's it. Like, anybody that says anything against that, like, nope, sorry. And so far, that's Republicans and Democrats, most of the religious leaders you see on TV, like it's all just anti, like liberty, anti-freedom, anti-good.
Oh, absolutely. And I wouldn't be surprised if it's all scripted too. They have their own separation and their own world. So,
well, I mean, they have their motive, and then they write their script around their motive every time. Yeah, like none of it's actually live.
Yeah, and then one cycle, one side plays the heel, and the other side,
yeah, exactly.
And so on and so forth, while they're just sitting there laughing, reserving tables at the same restaurant, dropping their kids off at the same schools.
Yeah, I mean, where are the Epstein files? If there
they were supposed to be released like 3 weeks into his presidency, right? So
that's the side right there.
Yeah.
Like the side that will protect the Epstein files and the side that won't. That's the sides.
Exactly.
There's no left and right. Like it's the side that's protecting evil and the side that isn't.
It's that 0.05% of population that's into all that dark shady stuff that has total control over the rest of us.
Yeah, they've had like 1,000 years to gain control.
The people that have all the underground bunkers that are as big as cities and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. Like Peter Thiel. Yeah. That guy's creepy.
Oh yeah, I'm sure he's a reptile.
The Palantir guy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if not literally, at least figuratively, he's a reptile. I remember they asked him like, if humanity is like more deserving to live than like AI or like intelligent life or whatever. And he just stumbled on it, and like they would ask him like, what are humans going to do once AI is doing everything for humans? And then you just stumble, it's like, yeah, there's no plan for humans.
No, there really isn't.
That guy does not give a shit about humanity.
It's probably would be mind blowing of just how many paper pusher corporate jobs, people in cubicles are just using Chat GPT for their whole work routine, sending all their emails. So it's already evolved into just Chat GPT talking to other Chat GPT,
pretty much. Yeah, I've seen a lot of stories of that
about circling back and synergy and low hanging fruit, all the classics.
Yeah. It's crazy. What a crazy time to be alive.
It really is.
Maybe we get to watch the fall of humanity.
Yeah. But that'll be interesting, and like, what are you going to do? Like I used to be one of those people that would want to prep, like I maybe had a couple years, it wasn't like a doomsday prepper style where, I had a self-sustaining koi pond that filtered water,
right?
Nothing like that. But, just the base, but it's like, really, what are you going to do? Like when it's time, right? Like, really want to live for the next 3 months in a post-apocalyptic nuclear hellhole,
Yeah, I mean, you would have to find a way to start having children as fast as possible.
Yeah.
If you were going to hang around and try to save humanity, that would be the only option.
Yeah, and you would have to be as far away from all that nuclear stuff, or at least take refuge in all those underground bunkers for like 3 to 7 years before you could even set foot.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be a nuclear fallout here. But if somehow there's an EMP or anything that knocks out the power grid, like, we're gonna have a really rough time. Like, that's gonna set us back a long time. Like, a solar flare fries like half the United States. Like, that would be really bad. Like, it would not be just like, oh, a couple months and then we're back up. Like, no, that's like years and years of just things destroyed. People don't understand electronics. Like,
on the bright side, let's hope it would eliminate credit scores. Right?
Yeah,
that would be nice.
It would eliminate credit scores, all right. Oh man, it would also eliminate all like police scanners. It would eliminate almost every vehicle on the road. All the electronics and the batteries would be fried. It's like you wouldn't be able to get any of them to turn over. Like, I don't know, there'd be very few cars left driving. But yeah, it sounds like a nightmare to me.
Yeah, just take me in the blast or impact of whatever catastrophe goes down.
Yeah, the thing I've been thinking about lately is the poles shifting, like the North and South Pole.
Oh yeah,
when that happens, everybody's gone. There's no, like, you might be able to hide underground, but you would have to hide for like probably 100 years before you could come back out. And I think that might be why all these billionaires are building bunkers and shit.
Yeah, no thanks, Spence. I'm not doing that.
Yeah. If they come out and say evacuate to Denver Airport, would you? Would you go? I don't know if you know about that place.
Oh yeah,
pretty creepy. They got like a city under that airport.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I watch all those. I don't scroll TikTok. I don't even have a TikTok account, but my wife and I will sit on the couch with a pre-roll and some snacks, and we'll watch one of those YouTubers that uploads a compilation of all the crazy conspiracy TikToks.
Yeah.
So we check that out almost nightly. So
yeah, there's some crazy ones out there.
Know all about the Denver airport and all the murals on the walls.
Dude, the murals are so creepy.
Yeah.
I spent like hours one night just going through all the murals and like trying to put connections together. This is too weird, like, to be accidental. It's definitely like in order and it tells a story. It's so crazy.
Yeah. And the schematics and blueprints for all the underground structures that are closed off to the public. And you're like, why do you have all that?
Yeah, what's it for? Yeah. What airport has that? Like,
I couldn't tell you.
Maybe one in Virginia. might have that or something, but the Denver airport specifically is really odd. I think it's like the least susceptible to like earthquakes too. They built in that area specifically. I don't think, I don't know actually if Denver has a lot of earthquakes, but I know that there's places in like in Colorado that people are building, like all these billionaires are going to like Colorado and like Nevada to build, and it just sounds creepy.
That is creepy. I wonder why that is. I wonder if it's denser land over there because of all the high mountains.
Maybe. It's just where the fault lines cross the United States. Like Oklahoma's pretty bad for earthquakes. Get them all the time there. It's weird. That was the first big earthquake I've seen. It wasn't even that big. It was just in my barracks room.
Yeah.
And like I was playing computer and the whole room just kind of like did a circle a couple times.
Oh man.
And like I felt the building
like
wobble.
Machine.
Yeah. And I was like, what the fuck was that? Like I never really felt an earthquake before.
Man.
I like looked out my window. I was like, what the fuck is going on? It's just a big ass earthquake, I guess.
That's crazy.
I've seen videos of big ones.
Yeah, apparently that's why a lot of Japanese architecture is built the way it is on stilts.
Yeah,
to withstand earthquakes.
Yeah, I've seen that.
That's really cool.
Some of those videos out of Japan are crazy, where you just see the street like wobble like it's water or something.
Yeah,
it's a freaking waterbed. I don't know. That's wild.
Yeah, definitely.
But
so what's been up new with you, man? What you been up to?
Pretty much just working a lot.
Yeah.
Just trying to focus on work, really. I haven't been getting these episodes out a lot, and I'm kind of disappointed in myself because of that. I need to hit up more people. But scheduling is always an issue. I'll hit people up and set a date, and then they just stop responding.
Oh, they ghost you.
Yeah.
I've encountered that a lot in the music community. It's pretty wild. And
I've noticed that.
And that's the thing, too, is that and how I got the gig, not just being referred from my dad, but I was hungry. I was putting myself out there. I was answering people on, like Facebook musicians groups and stuff like that, going out to auditions. I remember showing up to Scottsdale Lofts for these guys, and they wanted to do like a kind of like a new metal cover band, Linkin Park, Rage Against the Machine, Audio Slave. And I went with my wife and 2 kids, and they were like, oh, kind of taken aback by that. Like, I don't know, Unc. And, I showed up and jammed out, and I don't think they really were that serious,
Yeah.
They were just people that wanted to rent out the Scottsdale Lofts for an hour here and there and just jam. So, yeah.
Yeah, I know my buddies are looking for a bassist, but like I don't know anybody, like everyone I know already has like drummers in their band, but it sounds like you got that cool gig with the 50s cover band. It sounds like it's fun.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun. Again, it's keeping me really busy. So there's anywhere from 5 to 20 gigs a month in the busy season.
Oh yeah,
which
that's
is really cool. Yeah, there's a lot of 2-a-days, and the set's no joke. The set's 3 hours long, sometimes no break at all. So it's pretty intense. Yeah, sometimes there's 2 shows a day. So we'll do like 11 to 2 or something like that, and then we'll go and do 5 to 8 at an RV resort after that. So yeah,
nice. Well, is it like low stress, or is it like?
Oh yeah, it's just easy 4/4 beats, and just pretty basic stuff. I mean, if it was like Slayer or Trivium, I could maybe do like an hour and a half max, but
Yeah, I've seen well, even just metal shows in general, like the load in and load out, like in between bands, and it's all crazy chaotic.
Yeah, and then exactly. I would have to drastically alter my kit too, because I'll either take like just a 3-piece or a 4-piece with these guys, and I feel that's sufficient. I've seen their drummers in the past, bring a 5-piece, but I think that even that's excessive for the type of music,
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, they weren't playing with 2-rack toms in the 50s and 60s, so why would I bring it? It's just,
exactly.
It's just more gear to bring and tune, and because I definitely make sure like before every gig that I tune my drums perfectly. and everything. I have this drum dial tension watch, so I sit there go around each lug, make sure it's perfect, and then I double check it because sometimes tweaking one lug will mess with the tension around. So
Yeah, I've noticed any drummer older than 30 does all that.
Yeah,
before every
they
gig.
tune their drums.
Yeah, younger drummers, I've
they
a little sloppy.
They want the the fancy double kick set, and then they'll just beat the crap out of it, and their drum heads will be dented, and they don't know how to tune it. And like, what am I doing? But yeah, I mean, I've never met a drum that didn't sound like a drum. Whether it's a $200 sound percussion or a $2,000 DW or Tama Star Classic. It's all drums. It's mostly in the actual drum head that you're getting the sound, and then the resonant head on the bottom too makes a big difference. So as long as you get some new heads, I mean, you make a trash can sound good. So.
Trash can.
Yeah, at least that's my opinion.
It reminds me of Saint Anger.
Oh, okay, yeah, that snare.
Infamous. In the worst way possible.
Yeah, and it's like, I like the direction they were going with the shell ring, but that low tuning and that was just kind of not pleasant to the ears.
The fall of Metallica.
Yeah. It'll be forever immortalized and memed. So I guess it did its job in that respect, like no one would be talking about that album. It would just be forgotten about,
It's true.
You can clown on the snare sound, so it lives on through that.
Like Lars didn't have enough shit to talk about him.
Yeah, he's like, let me just talk about all the zeros in my bank account now.
Yeah, I mean, he did something right.
Exactly.
It doesn't mean he wasn't the douchiest one.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, like, he's on a short list of pretentious snobs with Maynard James Keenan and the like.
Yeah. Well, Hetfield is a close second, but
yeah. Hope I didn't piss any Tool fans off there, but
fuck them.
Fuck them.
Fucking Tool.
Yeah, Tools.
Yeah, I used to listen to Tool when I was like 14 and really, really high.
Same.
That's about it.
I was gonna say, like, my mid to late teens, I had a little Tool phase, and they were in the Rolodex, but I still wasn't like die hard,
Yeah, I can appreciate the talent, but at the same time, like, it's not for me.
Same.
And like, I was working with this guy once. We were doing like a conference room, but he had to play music off of his phone, like not even with earbuds. Like, fuck, dude. And he would play Tool. He's like, oh, this 13-minute long song is my favorite. It's like, dude, stop playing Tool out loud. I don't want to work to this. Like anything else, dude.
Oh, I love the directness. I love that.
Yeah, that guy was wild.
It's like the cabbie that kicks Lebowski out for not liking the Eagles. Get that shit out of here.
Yeah, this guy came in one time and he was like, dude, I'm so happy today. It's like, okay, what are you happy about? He's like, I get off probation. Cool, awesome. He's like, now I can go get a gun. It's like, oh my God. Why are you telling us this? Just shut the fuck up. Don't say anything. Go get your gun or whatever. Like,
a little TMI.
Like, the way you brought all this up kind of worries me now. Like, you didn't have to say any of this.
Yeah.
You could have just talked about the gun.
Exactly. And the fact that he felt the need to express it too. That adds to the worry.
You just skip the first two steps.
Exactly.
And just say, hey, I'm getting a gun.
Yeah. God bless your rights. Just say that and then you're done.
Oh man. I think he was like 20 years old too. He's like super young.
Yeah.
But he didn't last very long.
Thought he was cultured with the Tool then.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. He would always talk about mushrooms.
Oh, okay.
It's like, okay, man. Like,
yeah, not to mention, because there's not a lot of good quality live Tool footage, but I saw some of that from Ozzy's last show, and it was just pretty underwhelming. 46 and 2, where it's got that boom, bam, 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 and then it just stops. And it's just like they're just
Yeah.
sitting there with their math medal and in this
Yeah,
stadium
that's
trying to
exactly-
rock out. You know?
Exactly what it is. Math metal.
Yeah.
It's like metal for nerds.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't like it. It's like Polyphia, that kind of stuff. Like Chon. It's like all math.
Yeah, most of that stuff is not for me. It's
It's
talent,
funny.
but
Yeah, I try to offend people. Like
Yeah.
the crowd who does like that, they get so defensive, dude.
oh, I know.
No, it's actually really good, dude.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
try to
and then,
convince me. It's like, okay, then why does it make me want to turn it off? Like, if it's so good, I should want to listen to it more. So it's just an opinion. But
Exactly. It's like the bean stew theory. Have you heard of that?
no, what is that?
Where you can go online and post a recipe for bean stew, and amongst the hate comments will be one like, "Hey, I don't eat beans. Is there an alternative I can use for this?" And it's like,
That's good.
not everything is for you, and that's like what people don't realize,
That's
like,
actually really funny.
It's like you could just go on by.
I don't. I express my opinions loudly. Only when it's funny, though. If
Okay.
it's not funny, I'm not going to say anything.
Yeah. I like taking that approach too, but, then sometimes you get a bunch of other trolls piling on, and it's just like, oh, why?
Yeah.
Why did I engage? It's not even worth it.
I used to try to do it with politics on Facebook. And I
Yeah.
quickly learned that
Yeah.
I can't. Like, I just get mad. I can't do it. Like, I'll say something funny, and then somebody will reply, and I'll be like, oh, this motherfucker. And I'll like get into an
Yeah.
argument on
Yeah.
Facebook. I'm like, oh, I was just trying to be funny. I
Yeah, it
already
just starts
screwed
with
up.
something in jest, and then
Now I just look like an asshole.
yeah. You look, and you've got the whole gamut of reactions, and then you've got a dozen comments.
Yeah. I used to say some pretty wild shit on Facebook just to like start arguments on purpose, but it would work against me. So I decided no more politics on Facebook. I'll just read. I don't ever even comment on shit mostly.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
toxic.
Same.
It invades your brain.
Yeah, same.
Just-
Because I'm not neither right nor left, but I mean, I'll speak some truths. Like all the ICE protests down in Surprise,
Yeah.
and I was like, oh, look at all the white women that gentrified and moved out of the area with brown people to their little white enclave, and are now sitting there protesting. Like you literally moved away from brown people, but now you want to pretend to care about them.
Yeah. If
You
this
know, and
protest was in South Phoenix, it
and I-
might be a little more effective.
Yeah, yeah. So I commented that. I just quickly got deleted.
Of course.
It was pretty funny. And they're like, "Oh, we're happy warriors out here," and it's like, no, you're not. If you were happy, you wouldn't be participating in politics and sitting there protesting. It's not, and nothing happened. They're building the facility. The city council approved it.
Yeah, of course.
Again, the ruling class is going to do what they want to do. They're just make all this politic stuff to just divide us.
Yeah, it's crazy that the whole ICE thing got so much like publicity when like Obama deported more people.
Yeah.
Like, how does this add up? Like, there were more deportations under Obama, but yet Trump is like pushing this ICE stuff out everywhere, and the whole the whole Homeland Security, like,
Yeah, they're just all in on it.
yeah,
It's all building the narrative and
yeah,
propaganda.
it's not for deportations. That's the problem. There's something going on. Like, I don't know the full picture, but if it was for deportations, pretty sure like the numbers would be a little higher. But like, however you feel about them,
Yeah.
the math just doesn't make sense.
Yeah, and that's the thing too, is watching all those conspiracy theory clips. You think the world is going to end, but once you spend some time outside, like I go traveling around the state into all kinds of communities and demographics, and
Yeah.
the world isn't going to end. Your neighbor is not out to get you. It's just all division, all media garbage.
But dude, Iran is 2.3 seconds away from a nuke. Don't you understand? You need
Yeah.
to be scared.
Yeah.
Like, God damn it,
Yeah.
don't you get it? Not everything is fine. Don't go outside.
Hide under the desk.
Yeah, exactly.
That'll make a difference.
It's all just a show.
Exactly.
Like, yeah, if you go out to the like, at least in Phoenix, there's nothing to be worried out here. Like in the Southwest, like there's some parts on the East Coast that are a little questionable, but you know, that's all by design too. Like it's not like that shit just happened organically. The places that suck, they suck for a reason. Like they made it that way, you know. Like I don't know what their motive was, or if some people use some useful idiots to turn it to shit. But it seems like all the major metropolitan areas are just kind of falling apart.
Yeah.
It seems like it's by design.
No, absolutely.
You go out into the like smaller towns, like everything's fine.
Yeah. Like I was just in Carefree last night and it's beautiful over there.
Oh, I love Carefree.
Yeah.
There's nothing there.
Yeah, we played the patio at Black Mountain Cafe and Grill. It was
Black Mountain. That sounds
super
familiar.
Nice, super nice place. Really nice owner. Yeah, it's good food.
Do they have a specialty?
Good vibes. Do they?
Do they have a specialty, or is it just like American food?
Yeah, it's just like it's got like a Southwest Sonoran upscale vibe. Yeah.
Yeah, I like Cave Creek as well.
Yeah. Oh yeah, love Cave Creek.
We've
done a couple shows over there. There's also this little place called Queen Valley. It's kind of going up towards Florence and Globe.
Oh damn!
You just take the 10 all the way out there, yeah, and then it's just a little offshoot, like way over there, like past the. I want to say like maybe like 3 miles past the Renaissance Fair. Like
shit!
Yeah, like 3 to 6 miles past the Renaissance Fair, and then you just turn, and it's this little enclave. You drive 3 miles in, and it's this little canyon golf community. We're always playing over there.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's really cool. Except one of the last times we played there, they were having someone's birthday party at the pub across the street. So like everyone in town went over there. And stole our audience. We had like maybe 3 people.
Played to nobody.
Yeah.
Dude, when I was helping out Arcanaut, we drove out with Condemned Till Dawn. So it was like we played shows a lot together.
Mm-hmm.
And we drove all the way to Bisbee to do a show. It's like an hour and a half past Tucson. So it's like really far south. It's like this old mining town. It's almost like Jerome.
Okay.
And we get there, and we didn't like Condemned Till Dawn played before Arcanaut, and they didn't play until like 11 o'clock at night. I think there's nobody up in that town at 11 o'clock at night. So it was literally just like there was one couple in there, and then like the other band, Arcanaut. We were all just sitting in the booths. Like it's this tiny little bar, and then the bartender was this it was like this chick who had like piercings and tattoos, and she had a Scattered Guts shirt on. She was the bartender. So it's like, okay, she set up the show. Like, we know it was her who got us to come out here. And then when Arcanaut went up to play, the couple left. So it's just the bartender and then the other band. So we just like, they just played a set to each other. It's like, well,
it'd be like that sometimes.
Yeah, it's okay. Whatever.
Yeah.
Like, it was a fun trip. But that town is pretty cool. I want to go back during the day though.
It sounds interesting. I got to check it out.
All the houses are like on a cliffs.
Oh, nice.
It's all on cliff sides and stuff.
Nice.
It's pretty weird.
It's pretty similar to that Queen Valley place. You should check it out. That little bar and grill they have on their golf course is really good.
I'll look it up.
Yeah, we play their little patio ramada in the back.
See if there's a hike out there or something.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Hiking is
I'd be
pretty
down for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I'm trying to think of some other places we went way out. Oh, we went to New Mexico.
Oh, nice.
We went all the way to Texas and played in Austin. It's like East Texas.
Oh, dang. Yeah, that's a drive.
Nothing in between. Just went from here to Austin, Texas.
Wow.
And then we went back to Albuquerque. It was literally like 3 shows. One of them was going to be in Flagstaff, but it got canceled.
Oh, that's a bummer.
And then when we got to New Mexico, there was a rap show going on at the same time that Arcanaut was supposed to play, Arcanaut and Condemned.
Mm-hmm.
And there was like a line out this venue of just a bunch of people like who did not look like they were ready to listen to metal. And we got there and they're like, oh yeah, this stage isn't for you guys. You guys are going to play over here. And they showed us
So
to like
you're
a
like
room.
the opening act, or
It was just a
second
different
stage, yeah.
show, a
Yeah,
completely different show. Like,
that's crazy.
yeah, I was like, what's going on here? And they showed us a room that looked like it was for like stand up or improv or something. There was like 3 tables. The place was full of chairs. It's like, and the room was smaller than this living room. It was like a tiny little room. I was like, this isn't like, we're not gonna do this. This is stupid. And then we're probably gonna get fucking kicked out of the place because it's gonna be loud as hell. And there's a metal or a rap show going on, like in the next room over. It was just a bad situation.
Can't interfere with those bass frequencies, man.
Yeah, and we didn't want to open our trailer in front of all those tweakers that were lined up to see this rap group in Albuquerque. Like, you can imagine the crowd that it drew.
Absolutely. Yeah. I've stopped over there briefly, close to Albuquerque, just going through.
Yeah,
but I wouldn't want to spend a long time there.
It's like Tucson with a little bit more meth.
Yeah. Yeah, I had a nice authentic Mexican food meal there, but then when my wife and I quickly got out of there, we go back and forth to El Paso. That's where she's from. So
okay,
yeah,
slightly better
with Texas and how big it is. So yeah, that's shocking. So you probably spent more time driving through Texas than the sum total of Arizona and New Mexico, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And it was the flat fucking drive too. Like nothing on West Texas is interesting. It's all just prairie. Yeah. Austin was interesting though. It was in my dad's truck with a 12-foot trailer, 2 bands worth of gear. We were driving in downtown Austin, like trying to fucking get into an alleyway to unload. I had to like back out into traffic like after the show. I just told the band members like, go out into the traffic, stop them. Like they walked out there, they're just like stopping everybody.
All those cities are so old. So yeah, they were built for like Model T Fords and stuff.
Yeah. Super old. But that was a crazy trip. It was fun, but I don't know if it was worth the gas money.
It sounds like it was worth it just for the experience.
Yeah,
that would have been cool.
We ended up actually getting out of New Mexico before we slept. We got there, didn't play the show, went to a Walgreens for beers. We were just gonna we all had a Switch, so we were gonna play like some Mario Kart all night instead of doing the show. The lady in Walgreens, there was nobody in Walgreens, or like not even any employees. Like, what the fuck is going on? There was no beer. Like, this is weird.
It's one of those places that has the separate store.
No, it just didn't have. There was no alcohol in the Walgreens. I was like, this is weird.
That is weird.
And then one of the ladies like that worked there ran inside and she's like, "Oh, sorry guys, if you need any help, I'm over at the photo booth. Like, I was just outside looking for that guy who's breaking into cars lately." I was like,
"Oh, lovely.
Oh, were you?" Okay. It's like I immediately called up Arkana. I was like, "Hey guys, we gotta go. Like, we can't stay in the hotel. Like, too many people have seen that we have a trailer. This isn't gonna be good. Like, somebody's gonna try to cut that shit open. Like, I just have a feeling. Like, we gotta leave." We just got a bunch of fucking energy drinks and took off. It's like we didn't get back here till like 5 a.m. It was so bad.
You got to trust that gut feeling, though.
Yeah, I felt really bad about that. After that lady said, like, "Oh, yeah, I was just making sure that guy wasn't breaking into cars." Fuck.
Yeah, that's like my worst nightmare.
Yeah.
It's like, people are so disrespectful, man. They got to, break your stuff or steal your stuff. It's like, come on, man. If you got beef with me, just punch me in the face or something, Like,
well, it's not even beef. Like, they're just trying to get something to sell.
Right.
Like, it's not even personal. Like, they just...
Right. Well, yeah, when that occurs that way, but yeah. It's like, come on, man. So I'm saying, if you're going to take a dig at me, though, just punch me, Don't take my stuff. That's just lower than low.
Yeah, that's a different type of crime, though.
Yeah.
That's like, if somebody's has personal feelings against me, I'd rather just talk about it, for one.
Well, right.
But if you're gonna steal stuff maliciously, like, dude, you're a psychopath. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Like, I don't like you. I'm gonna take your car keys. That's wild.
Fool me thrice, huh?
Fuck, man. I gotta use the restroom real quick, so I'm gonna take a little break.
All right, sounds good.
All right, we're back.
Excellent.
All right, so I wanted to ask you. You said you got into saxophone at a really early age. Is
Correct.
that like something your parents just gave you, or you picked it out?
No, well, my dad played in a band when I was growing up. I mean, he would go to bar gigs and drop me off with my grandmother, and I grew up seeing a ton of musical instruments in the house, and I just wanted to play an instrument, and my parents encouraged that, so I picked out saxophone.
Nice.
And did it for a couple of years, and then also got into strings class in elementary school, and discovered that the strings teacher also taught guitar lessons after class,
Nice.
or after school.
So you played some guitar too?
Yeah, so I switched over to guitar. I played cello for a little bit again in strings class, and then went over to guitar, and then quit playing the cello and just really got into guitar for a long time. And that's when I met Brent, the other member of Codex, playing guitar. I met him through his cousin, actually, who was our drummer at the time. Yeah, when we were all young. This has been like a few years before we could get our learner's permit. Probably like 13 or 14 or so. So, yeah.
So you went and you started drumming with Codex pretty much?
No, I started drumming, I want to say about 18 years old, because everyone always discouraged me from playing the drums. I always messed around, on either on his cousin's drum set or, my dad's or whatever. But I always had the passion to play drums. I was always halfway decent at it, and just, always wanted to give it a go. But everyone always discouraged me from playing drums because everyone else wanted to play drums, So when I turned 18, and I just said, fuck it. I'm going to do what I want to do. And went and got a Tama Star Classic, and, nice little setup, and just started from there.
Nice.
Yeah, played off and on then for a few years, and then took a break, and then came back, and I was taking drum lessons at that point from Brett Fredrickson. I had a little stint in Megadeth, and if you've been to a music store, I'm sure you've seen a stack of business cards there before. But
sure. That I knew a couple guests who've been on the show who got those lessons.
Nice. Yeah.
And my buddy Kevin, he trained with them too. So
right on. Yeah, I know a few other drummers too that took lessons from him. So
apparently he was the best.
Yeah, he was really technical, and he taught on the side Greenway High School with their drum line, and
that's where he was from.
Yep.
Yeah, Kevin was on the Greenway drum line. That's where he got into it.
Nice.
Yeah, dude, was so talented.
Yeah.
That drum line was crazy, dude. They were way better than they should have been.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that's probably thanks to Brett. R.I.P.
Yeah, right.
He passed away a few years ago. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is they still doing lessons? I know his son kind of took the mantle.
His son took it up. Yeah. Brandon.
Nice. That's cool.
Yeah.
So from Codex, have you done anything else then?
No, we haven't. Yeah. Dealing with just getting back in the swing of things with Brent, and he's got his health issues he's got to get sorted out right now. So we're just kind of waiting on that so we can really hit the gas pedal. But yeah, we've got like 3 songs completely finished. Say probably enough material to pull a Metallica and write like 10 more albums if we wanted to.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, we just sit there and hit record on our jam sessions, and we'll go for like 2-3 hours
and just pick stuff out of it, refine it. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah,
that's awesome, man. Well, let me know when some stuff is coming out. Come back on.
I definitely will.
Yeah, do a little promo, talk about it.
Yeah, it's been a wild ride too. I've met a lot of cool people this year. I met Jonathan Sugarfoot Moffett, Michael Jackson's longtime drummer.
Oh, nice.
I also did a lot of Janet Jackson and some other stuff in the 90s. So that was cool meeting him. I was just at Guitar Center Metro, and he was looking around the pro audio department, and I locked eyes with him. I'm like, Sugarfoot? He's like, crazy. Yeah, man, what's up? And I went
just
up
run into him.
Yeah, and I just hung out with him for like the next half hour, just talking about stuff. talking about Michael Jackson, and just yeah.
I bet he
shooting
doesn't
the
get
shit.
recognized a lot.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, he's been more active on social media the last couple of years, so
Yeah.
maybe he did that Drumeo pretty recently, and I think he even went back there.
So he'd
not
get
that long
recognized
ago.
by like musicians,
Yeah,
but like
probably,
random
yeah.
normal people, like
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
you know, he'd probably get recognized in guitar centers,
yeah,
probably not in like Walmart.
that's true. That's the demographic I'd like to be recognized personally.
Yeah, right.
That's a cool caliber of people that play music. I love it.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was really neat. And then I was playing a gig at AJ's Fine Foods over there on 67th and the 101 a couple of months ago. And this woman came up, this older lady, and was looking at my drums and touching them and everything. And normally I'd be like, hey, what are you doing? And I was super nice. And I was like, oh, are you having fun? Yeah, come over and check them out. He's like, yeah. And she walked around and checked him out more. And she was like, yeah, you might know my brother. I'm like, who's your brother? And she's like, oh, it's Remo Belli, the inventor of the Mylar drumhead. I was like, oh, right on. And then she showed me her phone, and she had pictures of like Polaroids and stuff of her and Ringo Starr just hanging out.
That's crazy.
Her and her brother, yeah.
It's gotta have some wild stories.
Yeah, so that was pretty cool, you know. It was like basically one of the fathers of modern music, and why drummers aren't banging around on calfskin drumheads anymore.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of that pioneering that surrounds like the Beatles specifically.
Yeah,
like
absolutely.
that band pioneered so many modern techniques.
You
It's
can
fucking
love them or
wild.
hate them, but yeah, you have to respect the innovation.
I
and-
personally hate listening to the Beatles, but I understand that they did a lot for the industry.
yeah, same. Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan. I mean, there's maybe a few songs that are decent, but yeah, for the most part, yeah, I'm not a Beatles guy. You won't find that in my CD player.
Yes.
And I still rock physical CDs though. Yeah, it's something I do, and I'm probably never gonna stop. So
Yeah, physical CDs are good, especially when people wrote them to like flow.
yeah,
There's some bands now that
Exactly.
don't really write them to flow. It's just kind of like 10 songs.
yeah, it's whatever in whatever order. Yeah, and they don't consider that.
Yeah, like listen to
It's
a
like
Pink
a-
Floyd album.
It's a whole experience. Exactly. Yeah.
Dude, Dark Side of the Moon blew me away when I was a kid. It's like,
Me
what
too.
the fuck? Like, why is there none of this anymore? Like,
Absolutely.
the war on drugs.
Yeah.
That's why there's none of that anymore.
Exactly. I remember my uncle taking me around in his Denali with a good sound system, just bumping Pink Floyd and telling me the whole backstory and you know, and in regards in relation to his life and all that stuff, going to Vietnam and everything. And he explained the whole narrative of all that stuff to me, and I was like, wow, this is so cool.
Yeah, the music was actually relatable,
Yeah,
you know, to everybody. It wasn't
Exactly. It's about
you
the
know.
human condition and what they were going through at that time, which we're really missing nowadays, you know, with all this AI slop. that's
AI
getting
slop
produced.
or short form
Yeah.
content or catering to short form content. Like all the popular music now, like
Yeah.
the reason it makes money is because it caters to that short form content. You know, it's just to get the next TikTok soundbite that gets 10 million views. You know, that's what makes you money now. So
It's all
like,
about attention.
it doesn't have to be good anymore. That's not what makes
Exactly.
money.
It's all about attention, and it's amazing how confident people are that don't know a single thing, you know. It's always funny how the intelligent people are the ones that second guess themselves, and it's the idiots that are just absolutely sure of everything and express that confidence, you know. So
Yeah.
it just reminds you that, you know, you have to just go out there and be yourself and be confident, because someone a lot dumber than you is doing all that stuff and, you know, being a success at it. So why not you?
Yeah. And I think we need to bring back bullying. So
Oh,
people stop
absolutely.
acting stupid. And
Bullying and public shaming.
yeah, gatekeeping. Let's keep the stupid people out of
Yeah.
this shit, dude.
Yeah.
No, you can't do everything. Sorry. Participation ribbons shouldn't be allowed.
No.
Sorry. That's just not cool. But a little facetious, but
I couldn't agree more, though.
all right. Well, that might be a good note to end it on then.
All right.
But what was the band you play for now?
Comeback Buddy.
Comeback Buddy.
Yep. We're really
Yeah.
in swing, like October through about May, I'd say. So if you want to book us, we're available for that. And
Nice.
Yeah.
Cool wedding band.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. I wish we could
All right.
learn that turnaround, that explicit turnarounds from old school.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, man. Well, it was
right.
good talking with you.
Good talking with you, brother. Thank you for having me, Spencer.
All right. See you guys later.
See you.